Are you curious about co-op housing and how it works? Today, we're going to break it all down so you can understand if it might be the right choice for you. We'll cover what co-op housing is, how it's different from other types of housing, and what you should think about before deciding if it's right for you. Let's start with the basics. Co-op housing, or a housing cooperative, is different from buying a house or condo. When you buy a home, you own the property and the land it's on. With co-op housing, you don't actually own your unit. Instead, you own shares in a corporation that owns the entire building or property. Think of it like owning a small piece of a big pie. You don't own a slice all to yourself, but you and others share ownership of the whole pie. So, how does living in a co-op work? When you buy into a co-op, you're buying shares in that corporation. Those shares give you the right to live in a specific unit within the building or complex. But instead of paying a mortgage, you pay a monthly fee to the co-op. This fee helps cover the building's maintenance, taxes, and other costs. One thing to keep in mind is that co-op boards run the building. The board is made up of people who live in the co-op, and they make decisions about how the building is managed. For example, they might decide on rules for pets or renovations. So, you have a say in how things are run, but so does everyone else. You might be wondering how co-op housing is different from buying a condo. Well, with a condo, you own your specific unit and a small part of the common areas, like the hallways or pool. But in a co-op, you own shares in the whole building, not just your unit. Another difference is how decisions are made. In a condo, decisions are made by a condo association, which is usually a mix of owners and a management company. In a co-op, it's the board of shareholders who make the decisions, and those shareholders are all the people who live there. One important thing to know is that selling your co-op shares can be a bit trickier than selling a house or condo. The co-op board often has to approve who buys your shares, which can sometimes slow down the process. Now, let's talk about the advantages of co-op housing. One big plus is that it can be more affordable than buying a traditional house or condo. Since you're buying shares in a corporation instead of a piece of property, the cost is often lower. Another advantage is the community aspect. Because everyone in the building is a shareholder, people tend to be more involved in how things are run. This can create a strong sense of community, where everyone looks out for each other and takes care of the building together. Plus, because the co-op board gets to approve new buyers, there's a level of control over who moves into the building. This can help keep the community close-knit and maintain the quality of the property. But before you get too excited, there are some things to consider with co-op housing. For one, you might have less control over your unit compared to owning a condo or house. The co-op board has a lot of say in what you can and can't do, like whether you can renovate your unit or even sublet it to someone else. Also, getting a loan to buy into a co-op can be more complicated. Since you're not buying property but shares in a corporation, you'll need a special type of loan called a co-op loan or share loan. Not all banks offer these, so you'll need to do some research to find one that does. Lastly, selling your co-op shares might take longer than selling a house or condo because of the approval process we mentioned earlier. If you're looking for something that's easy to sell quickly, a co-op might not be the best fit. So, is co-op housing right for you? It depends on what you're looking for. If you want an affordable option with a strong sense of community and you don't mind some of the extra rules, a co-op could be a great choice. But if you want more control over your living space and an easier buying and selling process, you might want to consider other options. If you're thinking about co-op housing or have more questions, I'd love to help you out. For more information, be sure to connect with us. We're here to guide you every step of the way. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you would like to discuss it further. So if you would, please feel free to call me, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial Mortgage, 424-290-8294. You can also email me, mitch@rivierafinancial.com. You can also find me on Instagram at Mitchell Milat, or on my Facebook homepage, Mitch Milat, Riviera Financial, Beverly Hills. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you soon and wishing you much success in the future.